Here we go again, y'all. Here we go. 2027, Section 8. Trump budget has been released, y'all. If you ain't on Section 8, you still better tell somebody. You better tell somebody. You better tell them. It's about to go down. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. Whew, y'all. I know y'all get tired of me talking about Section 8. I know y'all get tired. And I know people need help. Trust me, I know. I keep telling y'all that. But y'all getting mad. You get mad because I talk about some of y'all. I'm only talking about the able-bodied people. What's wrong with that? I want you to do better in life. I don't want you crying to people and begging all over the internet talking about what you ain't got. Talking about how you are poor and you are pitiful. You're afraid of losing your benefits, your food stamp, your Section 8. But you ain't trying to do nothing about it. How can we feel sorry for you forever? Forever, ever. How long is too long to feel sorry for somebody who won't get up off their tail and try to be the best person that they can be for their children? At least, can you do that? Can you? Stop complaining down in the comment section of all the creators who talk about you. We're trying to get a rise out of you. We're trying to make you feel like, okay, I'm pissed off now. I'm mad. I'm going to show them. When you going to show us? When? When you going to get mad enough and say, I'm tired of this. I'm tired. I'm tired of depending on the government. Because they are what? They are wishy-washy. I'm tired. Some of y'all just don't never get tired. There are actually people, y'all, I'm going to tell the truth. Actually people who are actually lazy. They don't want to do better in life. And then y'all sit up there and say, oh, they can't do no better. They're in poverty. They can't do no better. And y'all helped create these monsters. Our government did it, and you guys too, who are talking about they can't help themselves. A child can't help themselves. A baby can't help themselves. But a grown, able-bodied person can help themselves if they want to. If they have the thrive, to get up and go. If they are a go-getter. People don't want to do it. They're comfortable. They're comfortable, y'all. Y'all know they're comfortable. Stop making excuses for them. Whatever you put down there in that comment section as the reason why they've been on a system all their damn life, the stuff that y'all put down there is just excuses. It's an excuse for what they're doing. It's an excuse to make them feel better. It's an excuse. Y'all don't see that? Then y'all ain't smart as I thought you was. I'm just going to say that, all right? I have to keep saying, we're not talking about the seniors. Shut up. We're not talking about the seniors and the disabled people. We're not talking about those people right there, okay? We're not talking about them. We're not talking about that. Even though I'm going to say this, some of the seniors, y'all did put yourself in that situation, okay? Because of what you have done in your life, you know. You knew sooner or later you were going to get old. You're not going to stay young forever. Do you hear me, young people? Listen to me so you don't be like some of these seniors. only got one income, only dependent on Social Security. They don't even have a retirement. They don't even have a side hustle. They don't have a small business. They don't have nothing. Okay. Some of them did it to themselves, just like you doing it to yourself right now. Some of y'all ain't never had a job. And if you did have a job, it's just part-time. You don't build up enough points for Social Security to get Social Security. You don't even stay on a job long enough to get a retirement. You switch jobs every 2 months, every 6 months, every year. You're switching jobs. That's not long enough to get a retirement check, okay? You're going to be old soon, okay? If you're not going to have a business, you're going to have to stay on a job long enough to have retirement, okay? So be looking for that type of job that you can move up within the company. Some jobs you can move up in, even at restaurants, McDonald's, you know. You start at the bottom and you move your way up as far as you can go. All right. I'm just saying. Moving right along. I want to thank you guys for the PayPal, the Cash App, to buy me a coffee, y'all. Thank you so much for that coffee. Thank you. Thank you for the super thanks. Thank you for buying the soap almost gone. And thank you for buying the Avon. Oh my goodness. I sold over $2,000, y'all. Thank you for that. Thank you. Campaign 9 is out, y'all. It's out. Go on over there and look at it. I'm pretty sure you're going to see some stuff that you want. Because I do already. Go on over there. All right? I'm sorry to tell y'all, though. Avon don't do back orders anymore. They don't do that, okay? They don't do it. Sorry to tell you that. But I'm going to be pushing out some codes, you know, when they come to me. So you can have like free shipping and maybe 15, 20% or 10% off your order, something like that. Okay. When they come to me, I'll put them down there. So don't get mad if you ordered something already. But go ahead and order. Go ahead and order. Okay. You don't want to wait. Because some things run out. Yes, in Avon, some things run out before you can get code. So I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to wait on that. Okay. I wouldn't. All right. Let me try to pull up this video. But I really thank you guys. I really do. Don't forget to go on over there and get your 100 uses for Skin So Soft. This is what the customers have said, not Avon. So don't be putting that down there. Don't be putting that down there. Avon said this is what, no, Avon didn't say that. These are customers who use the product and said this is what they used it for. All right. Let me go with this first video. Let me pull it up, y'all. Let me pull it up. Here we go. Pay close attention. Because this could be you. We want to help you. We're not trying to, you know, make fun of you and talk about you. Even though some of y'all do need to be talked about. Some of y'all do. We're sorry if you get offended. We're sorry. But then again, we're not sorry. We're not.
All right, so the Trump administration came out with the HUD budget, and here's what it says for Section 8. The Trump administration is proposing a $600 million increase for Section 8 funding.
Is that good? $600 increase. $600 increase. That's kind of a good thing, isn't it? They're going to help some of y'all. Some of y'all, the people sitting on the waiting list, is that going to help y'all? Listen, y'all. Pay close attention to what he says.
Now, while that might sound like a lot, it really is just enough to cover the vouchers that are already there. It also includes...
What about people sitting on the waiting list? What about them? What about they? Them, they. What about them? So y'all gonna be waiting and 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 waiting. Some of y'all have already been on that waiting list for how long? 3 years, 4 years, 5, decade? Put it on down there, let us know.
Provisions to not allow housing authorities to issue new vouchers
What?
from their waiting list except for HUD-Dash family unification program to foster youth independence.
Not allow the new budget. I gotta play that part again. Let me see, can I go back? This thing act funny sometime when you go back. Let's see. I knew
To
it.
issue new vouchers
Okay.
from their waiting list, except for HUD Bash, the family unification program to foster youth independence, and RAD PB.
Can't issue new vouchers with this money. So y'all gonna be sitting on that waiting list forever. Y'all willing to do that? Are you willing to do that? You gonna be staying with your parents, your friends, your live-in lover? I don't understand, because some of y'all have men. Some of y'all have men. Who's with a man that don't do anything for them? See that you are struggling. What type of woman does that? A desperate woman? I just want some dang-a-lang woman? I don't care. I love him. It's hard out here finding a man. It's hard. Move right along.
Voucher, meaning they want to fully fund the program, but they don't want to issue any new vouchers to anybody, and they're not sending any of it to the states. So what the hell's going on? So
what the state gonna do? The states is going to have to help their own people. Less government. Remember I told you they want less government helping states and you. Your state's supposed to take care of you. Your state. So you may not want to live in a Republican state. You might want to move to a Democrat state where they don't mind going broke to help you. You might want to do that. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying.
to me, that shows that when he proposed sending it to the states, cutting it in half, and Congress saying, no, dumbass, that doesn't work, he got embarrassed and said, okay, I'll fund it, but you can't put anybody new on the program, which is just like the dumbest thing. I'm trying to understand what the policy decision-making was behind.
He says dumb. It's dumb to do that. It's dumb, Trump. It's dumb. Because Trump is smart. He's a businessman. He knows that you put more people on the system, is more people they got to kick off. It's more people who's not going to try to do better in life. That's what he knows. We're going to help the people that's on there now. Okay. But we still going to kick some of y'all off. Okay. We don't want to add any more sorry people onto the list. We don't want to do that. Okay. What were y'all doing? What have y'all been doing since you've been sitting on that list? That's what he's thinking in his mind. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting for years, some of y'all. What have you been doing? You're surviving now. You're living somewhere now. Why can't you continue to stay where you are? He's trying to make people get up off their tail and do something with their life. Y'all, you tell me down in the comment section, what's wrong with that? It's hurting children. It's hurting the children. No. The parents are hurting their children, not the government. You knew you couldn't afford those children when you kept producing and producing and producing those kids. Even some of you married people, you knew you couldn't afford all those damn children. You knew it, but you kept on. You kept on grinding. You kept on. Whew. Moving right along. I'm telling y'all don't think. You don't. Keep on having all them kids. Keep on having them.
These numbers, and none of it makes sense, which isn't shocking because that's what's happening.
Dude, you need to get a grip. I'm just saying, okay? I'm going to show him again. He's going to talk about something else. But he think it's pitiful. that they trying to do that to y'all. The people sitting on the waiting list. It's pitiful. Y'all can't get no apartment? Even though you're living somewhere now? Are some of y'all homeless? Put it on down in the comment section. You've been on the waiting list, but you homeless? Now, I don't consider homeless if you living with somebody. That's not homeless. You got somewhere to lay your head at night. I only consider homeless if you're laying out on the street somewhere. Or if you're in a shelter. That's the only thing I consider homeless. But if you ain't doing that, you ain't homeless, okay? You're not homeless. And if you're homeless, I still don't understand the homelessness. I really don't. I guess nobody loves them enough to let them move in. They don't have friends. They don't have family members who love them. How can that be? How can you let a relative be homeless, living out on the street? Does that bother you in a type of way? Your conscience? Does it bother you? Don't get me wrong now. I know some people can't be helped. But some people can be helped. You ever try to help them? Now, I can understand if you try to help and they still doing wrong. I can understand that. And sometimes you just have to push yourself away from them. I understand that. I really do. But people who just hard on their luck, like maybe it's the first time, second time, maybe the third time, 4, 5, 6, that becomes too much for you. I can understand that. I can understand. But I still try to help people as much as I can. Move right along. Let's finish playing this dude right here. Listen.
So here's what to know about the President's 2027 budget for Section 8. The National Low-Income Housing Coalition publishes this chart, and it's the best to look at when you're looking at the budget. So highlighted in green shows HAP costs increase, meaning they're paying more for the vouchers to housing authorities. And you're also going to see an increase in the admin fee, which is a very bizarre thing to...
They are paying more for the vouchers through housing authority. And if more people get into HUD from the waiting list, they're going to be paying even more. And what will they have to do, people? If they have to pay more, you gonna be the one to pay for it. You, the taxpayers, you. Just remember that before you put that crazy mess down in the comment section. Just remember. Some of y'all don't mind because maybe some of y'all got enough money. But all of y'all don't have enough money. You don't. Yeah, you working and trying to provide for your family and struggling. Yeah. But now you're going to get more burden on you. More burden. And y'all mad at this? Y'all mad?
See in here. You also see at the bottom highlighted in green that they're going to wipe out FSS and Jobs Plus programming. It also comes with 3 significant policy riders.
A lot of people probably saying, oh, Lord, why is he wiping out job programs? Because we are the government. Your state should pay for that. Your state. Why the government got to have job programs for every state? Why the state can't do it? They saving their money, spending the federal government's money on programs that they should be providing for their constituents. Is that fair? Huh?
The first one being work requirements and term limits of 5 years for anyone who's not elderly or disabled.
Wait a minute. I thought it was 2 years. So now it's 5? So you got 5 years to get your life together? 5? You can't get your life together in 5 years? None of you? That says a whole lot about you.
As well as housing authorities not being able to issue any new vouchers. Now, it's important to note, Congress makes these changes, not the president. So when you're looking at this budget, take this stuff and the policies related to it with a grain of salt.
So they're going to still blame Trump. He said Congress makes up these policies, not the president. Congress does it. I guess it goes to the Senate. And I guess Trump signs it. So y'all probably saying to yourself, well, he can say yes or no. He can agree with it or he cannot. So he is the one. He is. But this is what Congress wants. This is what Congress wants. And you know what he ran on. Trump did. Okay. He's trying to fix the budget. The national deficit. He's trying to fix that. And you can't fix something if people won't get up off their tail. You can't fix it. Okay. Y'all think so? Huh?
But it doesn't mean that it couldn't happen. I doubt it. But it's out there. The really obscure thing about this, and further down in the budget, and I'll post it later, it also wipes out funding for CDBG and home. So if you're taking out CDBG and home, which are funding...
I don't know what that is. Y'all know what that is? Put it on down in the comment section. CBDG, I guess I said that right. I don't know what that is.
Sources that are used for the development of new affordable housing, as well as the ability...
Oh, they giving money for new affordable housing? I'm telling y'all, there's always something, always a lot of programs. You know what? There's a whole lot of programs that y'all don't even know about that the government pays for. And they really shouldn't have to. Because the states should. I'm tired of you saying states. I'm tired of you saying states. To that, I'm going to say, go straight to hell.
Project-based new vouchers, you're basically going to stop development of any new affordable housing because those are three super important things that are utilized with a lot of development projects for new affordable housing. So this budget is like, while it fully funds Section 8, it's got a whole lot of holes in it, and it's not really that helpful because it's stripping out a lot of other stuff, including FSS. So, anywho, as I get more information, I'll post it. Thanks.
It's not helpful for who, sir? It's not helpful for the people who are sitting on the system, who are relying on the government. That's who it's not helpful for. But it's going to be helpful for the taxpayers. Okay? Hopefully. We're still in debt. Don't get me wrong. Our government is still in debt. I think we're going to always be in debt. Because that debt was accumulated from other presidents. Accumulated. Do you know how long it's going to take? I don't think we're going to ever be in the plus. Never. We're going to always be in the red. Always. I'm just saying. But at least we ain't got to be so deep into debt. We got to climb out of that hole just a little bit. Sorry. I'm telling y'all. I don't know when I swallow you can hear it. Why is that? Y'all let me know down in the comment section. Anybody a nurse? When I swallow, you can hear every swallow. You don't believe me? Watch. Watch this. Why? Is it something to do with my fat neck? Is it? Can't wait to get that firming cream. My order came, y'all. I'm going to do an unboxing. It's going to be on my other channel. Success at Home 365.com. So going on over there, Success at Home 365. Go ahead and follow me over there. I'll be putting a couple of videos out. I know y'all getting tired of me putting these Avon stuff out here. But y'all, this is where the people at right now. Okay, this is where I get most of my views and where I have most of my subscribers. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. But some of y'all don't mind because y'all what? Y'all love that Avon. Y'all just like me. You love that Avon. I love the hell out of that Avon, y'all. Woo! Don't forget, going on over there to Campaign 9 to see what's in there. All right? Go down in the comment section and tell me what you think about what this guy said. Okay? Are y'all mad? Are you upset? Did you knew it was coming? This ain't the only thing that's coming. It's going to be other stuff coming too. It's going to be other stuff, whether y'all like it or not. Okay? I know y'all praying, you people sitting on the system praying that Trump hurry up and get out of there. I know you're praying for it. I know. And we praying that a Republican president is reelected again. We praying. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.